Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I want to go and talk about my Edifier R1280T that I've had for a long time. I bought these back in November of 2016. I never really got around to doing a video about these, but I really like these speakers. And they give me really good service over the years, and they still do. They still function as if they're brand new. Picked them up for about, I don't know, $70 to $80 maybe at the time. A little bit of specs about these. They run at 42 watts RMS. These are the non-Bluetooth. It did came with a remote. I don't know what happened to it. You know, up close, it's got a nice bamboo finish. This is one of the speakers. That's the one with the amp in it. It's got, you know, your regular speaker wires that comes with it, and it connects on the back, and you connect to the other speaker. So, which is good. It doesn't require any sort of proprietary cable to connect the two. You can just use anything that you have laying around. So Edifier did provide me with it, and it comes with these, you know, nice tip that's coated with solder, so you don't have to worry about cutting them, and they give you a good amount of length with it too. Along with it, they also provided this, you know, 3.5 to RCA, so that way, and it's got the Edifier little logo on it, or name on it. And it's got kind of nice. I think it might have came with another set of cable. I don't remember. To give you a closer look, let's open up the grill. Bass driver, well, which is the woofer right here. It's about a 4-inch, and it's got a tweeter. Over the years, I've been really happy with them. I kind of like it. I like the whole front firing port. Now, let's go and take a look at the other one. So up close, you got your aux. And well, you got two RCA inputs. You know, you can use it for anything you want. One, you can just have it dedicated to your PC. The other one, you can have it dedicated just a cable sticking out. Then you have your left speaker out. Again, just straight out speaker wires. Just connect them, and it goes to the other one. The only thing I didn't like is see how that thing just sticks right out. I wish it was flushed in. I wish they built it so, you know, this thing just goes right in there, and it's kind of the same length as these RCA inputs. And the you know, you have the power switch. It's not like the other Edifiers where you can turn it on with your remote. You literally have to just turn it on in the back as a manual switch. A little up close to the knobs over here, you have your volume knob, which, by the way, you can turn this thing as much as you want. There's no telling, like, oh, you went too much or too little. You kind of just have to play with it. Then you have the treble knob and your bass knob. Well, bass, treble. You know, you can increase it, decrease it, and right in the middle, you can always feel a little indent, like it kind of just catches it right there. Even with my eyes closed, I can tell where the middle is, and I can always go left or right, or whatever I want to do. And then once you turn it on, the little LED goes green. Boom. With that said, let's do some sound test. Everything is hooked up. Let's go ahead and power this thing up. There you go. Yeah, it takes a little bit of, you know, it just takes a few seconds for this thing to turn on, but sure enough, it'll turn on. One of the reasons that really attracted me towards these speakers at the time was, well, really the finish. Everybody else was selling just, you know, black speakers, and they all look very bland and the same, but this, on the other hand, without the grill, I love the look of it. So let's go and play some music. Dubstep? Yeah, let's do some dubstep. I'll play with the bass and everything. Right now it's connected to my computer with 3.5, and it's connected with the aux in the back. Volume down, computer volume at 65. That's fine. The bass and the treble, they're both at the mid point, so I'm not changing anything until I feel like it. Just gonna increase the volume slowly. I don't know if the microphone is picking it up, but the speakers from my camera is about 1.5 feet away. Maybe I'll pull them a little closer. Yeah, there you go. The music sounds good, but it's not a whole lot of bass, so I'm gonna slowly increase the bass. The bass is at max right now. Plus, one of the other thing is that, you know, I can always change some of the settings within the computer itself, but right now I'm not doing any of that. It's just leaving it as is. Just gonna want to show you guys what the speaker sounds like at pure flat. Yeah, that sounds really good. Let's go ahead and increase the treble. Yeah, that sounds good. This is with no bass. No bass, mid bass, and full. All right, let's try something else. I don't know where that goes. Let's do this one. I think I played this one on the other Edifiers too. Just gonna increase the YouTube video a little more. Oh yeah, that sounds really good. No bass, mid bass, and this is full bass. No treble, mid treble, full treble. Alright, so there you go. You know, a little sound test for the old Edifier's 1280T, the non-Bluetooth version. These are some really good speakers. Like I said, I've had them over 4 years now, and they haven't had any sort of problem, no hiccups, nothing, no issues, not a pop. It's been just working seamlessly, perfectly, which is why I bought another set of Edifiers. Maybe I talk about Edifiers too much. But anyways, let me know what you think. I'll come back around and do some sound tests later on between the two Edifier, the new one and the old one that I have, to show you what the sound difference is, if any. And I'll upload that video later on. But for now, this is it. Thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. I'll see you guys on the next one.